much. Hi Khushi, how are you? Welcome to Eastern Eye.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
So, Khushi, I have to first congratulate you for Burj Khalifa. The song is a chartbuster. Everyone is loving it. Everyone is dancing on it. So, congratulations for that.
I hope you like it.
Yeah, of course I
We
did.
worked very hard for this song, and I'm so glad that everybody is loving it from all over the world and giving it so much love, appreciation, and more importantly, participating in the song in so many different ways. Like so many talented people are coming up with their own things, dance versions, musical versions, everything. So there's so much love coming in from everywhere that I'm super excited.
So I think this is your first song as a composer. I mean, you have been working on the remix version of many Bollywood
Yeah.
songs, but this is your first song as a
So this
composer.
is my first commercial song in a movie. We did 3 songs in PM Modi as well, but
Okay.
again that was a totally offbeat. So it's a first song as a composer in a Bollywood movie. I've released 2 more songs as a composer as independent music singles on Universal Music.
Right.
But yeah, this is my first actual commercial release, and I'm so glad it's living up to the name.
Right, of course. So, tell me how this thing came into the mind that a song revolving around Burj Khalifa with such amazing upbeats music. So, how that whole thing happened? How did this came to your mind?
So I've been a big fan of Dubai for a long time now, and I go there very often for shows. And I've traveled a lot all over the world and seen many buildings and many monuments. But this is the only building in the world that every time you see this, you have to do this because you can't see it at the eye level.
Right.
And every time you have to click a picture, you have to literally go down and click it like this for it to fit. So the size and the magnitude and the beauty of the building always fascinates me and always fascinated me. And no matter how many times I see it, but every time I see it, I still look at it and go like, wow. So one time when I came back from Dubai from a show, and I was sitting with my partner, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
So I was sitting with my partner Shashi, and I said, "Yaar, we should make a song which should be as big a hit as Burj Khalifa. The biggest hit. We should make a biggest hit ever, and we should make a song like that." And that's when our lyricist Gagan Ahuja, he said, "Why don't we make a song with Burj Khalifa?"
Right.
So we liked the idea, and he started penning down things, and then one thing led to another. The lyrics were great. The melody turned out just fine. The beats came on. Then everything. Sometimes when things are just meant to happen, they just fall in place, and that's what happened with this song. In one go, everything fell in place. And then when the song was ready, we knew that releasing it as a single maybe will not do justice to it. So we needed a bigger mountain to it. So we went to Universal Music and Mr. Mini Thakkar, and every time, as soon as he heard the song, we all said, this song should come on Mr. Akshay Kumar. It's an Akshay Kumar song. But that was the thought, and then we started reaching out to him. We fixed a meeting, he heard the song, in the first go he said, I want the song. He didn't tell us which movie he would take it in,
Yeah.
but he said, I love the song, I want it. And I think with the first opportunity he had, he used the song, and 3 months ago we got to it's coming in Laxmii.
That's great. So, are you like, of course, there's Akshay Kumar, there's Kiara Advani in the song, and for me, the song has been shot beautifully. The choreography is also quite quirky and everything. Are you happy with the whole picturization of the song?
I mean, I couldn't have asked for more. I have the biggest actor in the country on it. I have an amazing looking video. I have everything that one can ask for. And the only thing that is missing is because of this COVID time is a theatrical release.
Yeah.
But besides that, there's no lack of promotion. There's no lack in anything. Yes, we do miss the live events and the live promotion, but that's for everything in the world right now. But besides that, I think it has got everything 100% that you could ask for. It doesn't get bigger than this.
Right. So, of course, now just moving away from Burj Khalifa, I would like to know about you, DJ Khushi. So, of course, you have been DJing, remixing, and everything. I read it somewhere that you are known as Shah Rukh Khan's DJ. I want to know
Shah Rukh Khan's
what's.
official DJ.
Yes, I want to know what's this behind. Is it because you play every time he parties? What is that? What is that thing?
No,
Why are you
so
known as Shah Rukh Khan's
yeah.
official DJ?
So how this began was that I did a remix for a song, which was my first remix was actually for Akshay Kumar only, for
Okay.
a movie called De Danada, song
Yeah.
called Rishte Naate.
Right.
So my first remix was for him, and my first commercial as a music director song is also for him. But my first commercial hit as a remix was a song called Chammak
Chamak
Chammak,
Chalo. Yes.
which came in the movie Ravan. So the song was very big because it had leaked on the internet at that time, and so he wanted to do a remix version before the movie, and he sent it to all the DJs, and I got the opportunity to remix it, and I sent it to him, and out of all the remixes, he loved mine, and then I met him, and I think we vibed together well. He liked my vibe, he liked my work, he liked the way I thought. And then one thing led to another, and then I got the tag of his official DJ when I was doing things with him. I was part of his projects. So I really, really have to thank him for giving me that opportunity, because without that, I don't think I'd be where I am. And he has a very, very big role, and I have nothing but all heart for him, because he's been over nice, and he has a big role behind my life.
Right. So what's happening next after Burj Khalifa? Which is the song that we are going to listen from you? Be it a single or in a Bollywood film, what is it going to be?
So we just released a single right before Burj Khalifa. It's called Soon. It's doing pretty well as well, growing organically, because we couldn't shoot a video, so we made a lyrical video, and it's growing beautifully. It's having its own journey because it's not a Bollywood movie song. It doesn't have the whole infrastructure behind it. So it's growing at its own pace, and we love that. We have a couple of more Bollywood songs that are locked already, which should be out next year, because right now, because of COVID, everything is shut. And now we'll be working on a lot of independent music as well, with Universal Music, and collaborating with a lot of people. I am also looking at collaborating with a lot of international artists. I want to even collaborate with a lot of Latin music artists, because Latin music is becoming huge all over the world. So there are a lot of plans in the pipeline, and now I think this song has given us the opportunity and the credibility to for the world to take us seriously as well. So now I think there'll be a lot of interesting stuff happening. We're talking to a lot of people, trying to hit the iron when it's hot and making the most of it. So at it, you'll hear a lot of music from us, and you'll keep interviewing me. I'm not gonna let you go that easy. We'll keep coming back sooner than later.
Of course, I would also love to talk to you again and again, not a problem at all. But of course, this interaction is also not yet over. Of course, I'm going to ask you more questions
Yeah,
here.
of course.
So,
And, all yours.
when it comes to DJs, when we say, people think that, they are just good for playing, in parties or
Oh,
in
yes.
discos and pubs. But now, of course, with Burj Khalifa, you have also proved that, DJs can also compose music and come up with such chartbuster songs. So, of course, there is this kind of a barrier, maybe, do you face maybe when approaching filmmakers or actors?
Oh yes, absolutely. The point is, in this world, not just in Bollywood, we stereotype things. We stereotype people. We stereotype professions. It's like when Mr. Akshay Kumar started doing movies, so everybody thought he could only do Khiladi movies.
Right.
Then he came into comedy. Then he came into different things. Now he's doing movies like Toilet Break Katha. So we like stereotyping things, and I am one of those who likes to break the stereotype. So obviously, when I told people that I want to make original music, not many did take me seriously, and not many could believe that I could do it. So that's why I took the time that it took. But I'm happy it took that time, because there's one thing in this life that I don't understand, is a word called no. So the more I hear a no, when somebody says some no for something, I'm glad I look through you, because I don't know what it means. So the more I heard no, the more I know I wanted to do it. And मैं तो लग गया पीछे. जिद्दी सम्राट, मैं तो छोड़ना ही नहीं था, मैं पीछे लग गया, and then अभी भी नहीं छोड़ रहा. A lot of people still think that चलो एक बार हो गया. A point is we have to give hits again and again and live up to a reputation, rather build a reputation where people change this opinion. And I don't want to do this for myself. I want to do this for every DJ who wants to do something like this. Because like you rightly said, people like stereotyping कि DJ तो खाली music ही बजा सकता है restaurant में, clubs में या शादियों में, या ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हो गया तो remix कर लेगा. But और मैं ये भी stereotype break करूँगा that I will compose love songs. We already have a very big love song coming in a very big movie.
Okay, that's great.
I can't give out many details, but it's happening. So I will break all stereotypes where people think कि DJ है तो सिर्फ beat वाले गाने बजाएगा या remix type भी बनाएगा. तो सारे stereotype change करके पूरा नक्शा ही change कर देना है. So that people actually know that there is more to a human being than just stereotyping them, and more to a profession. Right. Internationally, DJs do everything. They are like gods. And the same DJs, when they come to India, people gather in thousands to just go and attend their concerts.
Right.
And when we started, there was absolutely no infrastructure. And even today, there is not. There is, we've come a long way, but there is still a very, very long way to go. So I'm doing my bit. It is my way to give it back to all the other DJs. That's why, even with Burj Khalifa, I've just announced yesterday a remix contest. Where, like how Mr. Akshay Kumar announced a Burj Khalifa dance contest, I've announced a Burj Khalifa remix contest. Where, like how I had to struggle to get an opportunity to make a remix for a Bollywood song, I'm doing this, and I'm going to giving an opportunity to every DJ in the country to send me a remix. I could have easily done it or selected somebody to do it, but I want to be fair and give this chance to somebody who deserves it. And me and DJ NYK, we will select the best remix and it will be released officially on Z Music. So we will give that opportunity to others because I believe that when you have achieved something, it is important that you give it back. And give it back not just to people but also to the profession that gave you everything. And that will help me change the stereotype of things. So I'm trying to do my bit, hoping that it works.
Right. So, last question for this interview for you would be, of course, being a DJ, you would be surrounded always by people dancing on your tunes. How much are you missing that in this whole COVID times?
I think the thing that I'm missing the most right now is that. And sitting on an aircraft and eating dirty airline food. And, just watching the sunrise or sunset from my flight, because I used to take 10 to 15 or maybe sometimes even 20 flights a day. So I would be taking, I was all over the place. And right now I'm missing the stage so much that I can't even begin to tell you. So because of that, because I was missing it, as soon as the lockdown started, I started these online parties.
Oh, okay.
Which became very big. So we started, and when I started there were 60 people. The next time there were 5,000 people, and then there were 18,000 people. And we stopped 2 weeks back because now life has come back to normal mostly.
Yeah.
So by the end of it, every week we used to do this, and we used to have 40 to 50,000 people. And I used to stand in front of a phone and play in my bedroom. So, but it's not easy to play in front of a phone.
Right.
Because I'm so used to having large crowds and the energy. But so many thousands of people used to show up every week that it would make me want to do it. And now I'm dying to go back on stage and play my song Burj Khalifa and soon, because there's so much love that is already there, and I want to see the crowd reaction. I'm a people's person, so I want to see when I play it how mad they get. I want to put it on my Insta stories. I want to do everything, and I'm dying itching to go on stage. It's one thing as an artist you miss the most.
Right. So Khushi, it was really nice talking to you, and I'm sure Burj Khalifa is going to get millions and millions of views. Right now also it's topping the charts, but it's going to be more super hit, of course, after the movie releases next week. And thank you for being with us. It was really, really nice chatting with you.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for being such a nice interview. I had a great time, and I'm so happy that you like the song. Like you said, the song is trending everywhere. It's number one. We've already crossed 60 million views
Yes.
in less than 10 days, and if this speed continues, we'll cross 100 million before the movie is out, and that's a great news and achievement in itself. And we are very excited, and I really hope that everybody continues pouring the love for Burj Khalifa and all the other songs we do. And inshallah, everything when things get better, we'll all party together on this song and make it worth the wait.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much for being with us. Bye. Take care.
Thank you so much. Bye.